What's up, you smoldering psychos? Base Phoenix here on your screen. This video is another series I'm starting that'll just be me explaining the universe that my characters are a part of. The Virtuous universe under Virtuous Comics. Yes, I have my own company, but it's possible it won't be making comics in the future. Making the name, well... Anyway, in this video I'm going to be describing Haven City, main city in which the main series takes place in. So, Haven City is located in the state of New York, yet I have not specified whether or not it's in the same location as New York City or somewhere around it, or even if New York City exists in my... But Haven City is basically any town in America. It has public transportation, restaurants, parks, housing, businesses, big buildings, and of course, crime. There are sections of it, specifically uptown Haven, that have a little bit farther advances in technology as opposed to the rest of the city and the rest of the world. Midtown is where 3 locations that will be in a separate episode are located. The Alpha Corporation, the Arc Base, and Haven City Park. Downtown Haven is where the so-called ghetto is, even though the crime rate is lower than Midtown, where most of the Haven citizens live. Haven River is on the left if you look at it from the top view, and this is also where the Arc Base is located, right on the edge of the river. And on the right is where the woods... What else am I gonna call it? The Haven Woods. I know I'm really creative with names. This is where Haven Woods are, and on the end of the woods, forest, whatever you want to call it, is the Alpha Corporation compound, where we'll get into that in another video. But so the citizens, much like any place in New York, aren't fazed by much. They don't really react to anything. So once superheroes and alien beings start appearing, they don't really react. But unlike New York, they're grateful for heroes constantly saving them from city-to-world ending threats, even though they frequently have to evacuate to minimize casualties. But they're also grateful because the heroes are really good at minimizing damage to their city, mainly buildings. The streets get messed up all the time, but the buildings are pretty... Most of them are still standing. So through the course of the story, as I write it, I can count on one hand the amount of buildings that have been toppled and have come close to being toppled. So, but yeah, that's essentially Haven City in a nutshell. Really pretty short video. If you have any questions, leave comments below, and I will give you an answer. I can't guarantee it'll be an answer to your question, but it'll be an answer. I tend to forget to mention or add things about the city that would make sense for a city to have, like a mayor. We don't have a mayor. But anyway, thanks for watching, y'all, and make sure to vote on the next character. It'll be in one of these 2 places because I don't know which side of the screen the eye thing shows up. But make sure to vote on one of 3 characters for me to portray in the next Into the Mind of video. One of them will be Ice Cap. Picture's gonna go on one of my hands. The Ice Cap, the Archangel Gabriel's choice, and that'll also be explained. Eidolon, Lex's best friend, and or Sonaro, the Puerto Rican. There's obviously more to him than that, and I like my characters to be diverse, so there's a lot of diversity among all of my heroes and villains. Most of the villains are aliens, but they're diverse aliens, and I will try... I'm still deciding whether or not I want to do an accent for Sonaro. I'm probably not, because yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea. But all of them are rather upbeat, all of their personalities, and I wanted to give you guys something different than the pretty depressed. I know they're confessionals and they're supposed to be like deep and stuff, but I wanted to give you guys something uh, a little different in tone. The last two or first two have been rather grim, let's say. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. And this is Big Phoenix.